Hi guys. So 2022 is the year I decided to learn a skill. So in this video, I'll be telling you what guided my decision. So how I was able to choose web development as a career path. So before that year, I was into forex trading and crypto trading and sound engineering. So if fun fact, I'm still doing forex trading right now. So but not as active as I used to do it before I learned. So both forex and the sound engineering was not giving me a constant income at the time. So I was not looking for a way for me to earn constantly. And learning a skill was what stood out for me as a way for me to learn. So I made the decision to start learning by December. So earlier that year, by January, I started learning. So the first skill I learned, or the first platform I learned, was WordPress. So I was looking to learn WordPress. I took some Udemy courses um, about WordPress. So learning, I think after a month or two, after learning the whole platform, so the course I took just made everything very simple and easy. So I was like, no clients will pay me for this kind of simple stuff because changing blog posts, changing and text content, I feel any client can just do all those simple stuff. No clients will pay me for doing that kind of stuff. So I made, even though I know that after that time, I found out that there was some advanced stuff with WordPress that you can do, but at that moment I didn't know. So I dropped WordPress. I learned UI UX. I got some courses on UI, like two courses actually on UI UX. So I did that for like 2 or 3 months again. And what helped me was that in learning that UI UX, I opened an Upwork account. Upwork is a freelancing platform. So I was checking for jobs on Upwork while learning, looking for a job that match my skill set at that time, which is UI UX design. So after some applications, I was not getting feedback from clients because it's a new account and there's a lot of competition in the design niche. So I just had to drop that also and take the bold step of learning how to code. So I think I watched a video on how to just learn web development from the scratch. So that made me learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So I think I now took another course on Udemy, Angela U course. That is a full stack web development. I will add the link to this video. So it's a very nice course. I recommend the course. Very nice. Took me from the basics, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, and backend. So in that full stack series, I could not do the backend part because at that time my laptop could not install the backend dependency. So I just had to drop it and just focus on the front end. So I think it was from that course that I created my portfolio. So I also leave the link in this video. So it was a basic website. I think I used Bootstrap, just basic HTML and CSS and Bootstrap just to build it. I added some animations also because from that course I learned some basic of JavaScript. So, but there was still some stuff that was not coming together properly for me because I was still applying, like looking for jobs that I can apply the current skill I have, which is just HTML and CSS and some touch of JavaScript. So I didn't see any job in that particular with that particular skill set. So I was on a fateful evening, I was going through Udemy again because at that time Udemy was my best platform. Just I just go there, just look for courses that I can take and like so on that evening I opened Udemy. I just saw Figma to Webflow, go from design to development. I was like, wow. Now, because I know how to design, don't forget I learned UI UX. And I learned some few HTML and CSS coding. So it just made sense to me that this is a nice course for me to take now to upskill myself to be able to convert design to actual website. So I took the course and it was probably the shortest course I've taken like during that period. So I took the course, I revamped my profile on Upwork to match the current skill I have, which is Webflow development. So, and I was looking for a job in that particular niche. So, in with that particular skill set, with Webflow, so you have the choice to be a designer or a developer. Now, because I know how to code HTML, CSS, just basic, just that, and some touch of JavaScript, I could call myself a Webflow developer on Upwork platform, and I was able to get some advanced jobs posted by clients. So those jobs don't have as much competition as a Webflow designer role or job, and compared to UI UX, there was like little competition. So after several applications, I got my first job, second job, the rest is history. So now, what I learned from all the process is that coding was something I really enjoyed doing and I love to do it. So it made the learning phase very easy for me. And even though there were so many challenges, especially while learning JavaScript, there are so many times that I thought I've learned it, I will go back, I will try to apply what I've learned, and it was not coming together. I will have to just drop it. There were so many moments I was frustrated. Most time I just call my friends that are more advanced in development. They advise me, they put me back on track, and so I'm just saying that because there are times that you will feel stuck, you will feel like are not moving forward in what you are learning. Just don't give up. And that's where I always tell people that learn what you fall in love with. Because at that time, I love design. I love um, nice stuff, nice aesthetic and stuff. So it was easy for me to just pick design, pick workflow, pick front end. So it was very easy for me. And the fact that I also love to solve problems. Don't forget also that I was into sound engineering. So and most of what we do is like solve problems with sound and light cable. So that act of solving problems, looking for solutions to things was already part of me. So it was just easy for me to just pick that niche and stick with it. So if you want to learn anything or pick any skill, there are so many skills out there. I think I will still make a video on the kind of skill, like several skills you can learn from tech. So pick a niche you can fall in love with and be committed to it, put in the time, put in the effort, put in the work. And if you want to go into web development, I will advise you to start from the HTML, CSS. Those are the backbones of web development. So even if you are using Shopify, if you are using Webflow, if you are using a no-code tool, it's still very nice for you to have those skills. So you know how most of most of those things work in the background. So yeah, um, this is day 2 of my 100 days challenge. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video, follow me, and you can also leave a comment on the kind of video you want me to make next, so I will have that in queue. So see you in my next video. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Cheers.